Hi, it's Graham Bond at Premier Realty. I've been asked to give you a short tutorial on how we use the projects area of Realty Closing Hub. So you get to the projects area by clicking the projects button. When you do that, you're taken to the main landing page of the projects area, and here it describes a little bit of how and why you would use a project. So projects are private areas that whomever starts it can invite in whomever they want. And they're used to coordinate work being done, whether it's work like adding an addition or, as it says, refurbishing a bathroom, but it could be done for all sorts of reasons. We use them as an agency for a number of things, but we also encourage our clients, our customers, to use them for their own purposes. So I've been invited into one called the Shirley Wright Edition. It's the only project that I'm currently a part of. So let me show you what that's all about. So Shirley Wright is a client of ours. She bought a house from us, and she then decided she wanted to do a bunch of work and build an addition. So we suggested that she start a project, and then we invited in a number of people with her to this area that looked like building contractors and subcontractors, and this is the area in which they work. So you can see the members of this private area. There's Tina, who's my boss, and Shirley, who's our client, and there's me, and there's the contractor and subcontractor. So let me go back and show you what they're doing here. So again, we're back at the overview area, and as you scroll down, you can see that we have this upcoming events. These are events that are put in through the private calendar here, and they roll up on the front page so you can have a quick glance of what's going on. You see this thing in the middle called an activity stream. You can see who's putting in content, and in this case, it's some of the contractors themselves, which is good. And then this is how you can actually manage your own access to stuff. If you want to have an email digest sent to you, you can say yes, and that makes it very handy. So let me just go scroll back up again. So this thing in the middle is what's called the activity stream. I personally find it the most useful capability of this system. So as I scroll down, I can see that Shirley herself added a picture. Shirley is an avid gardener, and she has some ideas of different types of gardens she wants to do. And so she's putting in pictures to show people what she's thinking. As I go down a little further, I can see that I myself put in a ticket, and I'll show you this at the tickets area. But basically the ticket is saying we got to solve this problem with the key to the back gate because our delivery people are having problems. Shirley herself came back in and said, I'll have Bob's her husband, take care of this so we don't have this problem. As you go down a little bit further, you can even see that Tina put in a video about that she had run into about a certain type of stone wall, an Irish stone wall, that she thought that Shirley would like seeing. And actually Shirley did like seeing it. So I'll show you that. So let's go back up. So I'll just go across the top. The photos capability is interesting. I think this will make a lot of sense to you. You can create folders of different types of different types of photos. So in this case, the Robinson remodeling people, we created a folder for them so they could put in different fixtures that Shirley was thinking about and that they thought she might be interested in. So there's a couple that they've just added. Shirley herself put in that picture I just showed you, and when she added this picture, it showed up on the front page of the activity stream over here. So again, projects have lots and lots and lots of photos, and this is just a simple way to keep them together in one place and categorize them so that you can find them. Going a little bit further across, we increasingly use videos. Our clients increasingly use videos to show stuff. Most of the times they will shoot them and upload them into some of their own channels, whether that's a Vimeo channel or a YouTube channel. But what this tool allows us to do is to show them here. So they may be stored there, but then we can bring in the videos and people can find them. So I mentioned the one that Tina added about the Irish dry stone wall that she wanted Shirley to see. And so she put it here, and then Shirley can come and see it. And here you can see the video and watch it and never actually leave the project area. Adding a video into this area is really easy. You just copy and paste the URL that it comes from, put it in here, and it shows up right here. And you can add a limited number of videos. It just makes coordinating that type of stuff really easy. I mentioned the calendar. We as agents and Shirley herself, everyone uses a different calendaring system, whether it's Outlook or your phone or paper. What this is a calendar for the project. And in here we put the main items we want to make sure everybody on the project team can see, whether they're meetings with subs or they're when the blueprints are due. You can use it for just about anything. Very, very easy to add an event. You just click on this button, add an event, and it's pretty self-explanatory. We have a very sophisticated document management capability in here where you can create different folders. In this case, working with Shirley, we've decided to add 3 types of folders, one for the blueprints and diagrams, and so we've started to add things there. I can view the floor plans and things that are being done. She's a stickler for wanting to know the change history, which she should be because she's spending a lot of money and she wants to make sure that's controlled well. So she and the contractors have come up with a system to put in the reports here of what the changes are. Nothing has been added yet because we haven't really started the work yet. And finally, Shirley wanted to create her own history on the project and through photos. And so we created a number of subfolders on the site prep, foundations, interior work, exterior work. And we're going to put photos in here so that we could categorize them. Now, we have a choice. We could have put them over here in the photos area. The reason we decided to put them here is we have some better capabilities to categorize and organize. And so you can, again, view the photos. You can see what's going on. But this allows Shirley to have a very good structured way of seeing what the entire project looks like when it's done about a year from now. I'm going to skip Plan, which is just a planning tool, and you can play with that. You can think about it as a lightweight, web-based Microsoft project is maybe how you want to think about it. We're not using it in this project much, so I'm just going to go over to the issues area. The issues capability is one of the features we use the most. If you're familiar with the concept of trouble tickets, it's that. So something comes up and you want to make sure people know about it. So you just create a ticket and you just click this button and fill out a little information and you've got a ticket. So here's a ticket I started this morning. It's about that back gate key. It was becoming frustrating to everybody. So I started a ticket and basically said, look, this is the second time the people delivering equipment couldn't do so, so we need to solve this problem. And when I did this, this ticket started, obviously, and it showed up in the overview area in that activity stream. An email was pushed out to people in the email, and everyone became aware of this as an issue. It's not a big deal, but we wanted to make sure we solved it. In the past, we would have sent out emails, and email is a great tool for some things. It's not a great tool in cases like this where you need to make sure something is done, it's assigned to somebody, and you have a simple way to go back and follow up to see whether it was done. In this case, when we go back here, we can see whether or not the ticket was closed and what was the resolution and did someone take care of it. So if you really want to track issues around a project and problems or opportunities, this is a great tool. So in closing, that's how we as an agency are helping our clients use projects. Like I said, this is a client project, but we have many projects that just our agents are using together. So we use them for those purposes, but I thought this would give you a better idea of how you might consider using it. So have a nice day and play around with the tools when you have a few minutes. Thanks.